Okay, welcome back to Synthetic. Last time we ate shit, basically. As this character, we were in Act 2 when we had a shotgunner come up real close to us and take our life. So this time, I've changed up the abilities a little bit. We've got reposition instead of our old disengage. So this is going to let us dash in any direction instead of just backwards, which will help my brain essentially more than anything. And we've also swapped the poles, which I struggled to use last time, for a flashbang. The flashbang is a flashbang. It disorients people. It reduces the enemy's accuracy and speed, and it gives us a little speed boost as well, and it does a little damage by the looks, so tried that one out. Got some extra upgrades here. Spotter striker drone. So now we're followed by a spotter drone, which provides us with fire support, which will be really helpful. If we walk up to the drone, it'll mark a nearby target for us, so that is cool also. Kind of feeling like let's try another pistol here as well. Ditch the silent stuff and we'll go for a more loud variant here. Let's try this one, the CR18. 2-round burst pistol, accuracy and damage. Unlock that. And look, we're just going to deploy. Same difficulty. And we'll just see how we go. Just a moment, I've got to fix my game audio up. There we go. That should be up and running now. So we still got the crossbow, but we are going to try the pistol first. Let's get into it. Did I mention that the game is Synthetic 2? I didn't, but you'll see that in the title anyway. That is some insane fire support. If that's not on a cooldown, that's very, very strong. This pistol also seems quite good, so could be in for a good one. Difficulty's a little higher than what I'm used to, what I played my other runs on. So we might have a few fails here before we get into the swing of things, but, you know, I like to think that I'm not bad at this game. I did pretty good in the original Synthetic. I've hit loop on this Synthetic, so I'm hoping I can perform. So we picked up this Pioneer C900, which is some sort of semi-auto, no, not semi-auto, submachine gun, sort of like a heavy submachine gun. So we'll try this one out as we move along here. Our mistake last time was just getting too exposed. I don't think you want to be exposed, as the assassin character seems really counterintuitive, so we're going to try and be a bit more considered, I suppose. Even though I said this was the loud and proud build, the guns blazing build, I still think in general you don't want to do that, so. Class level increase again is great. We're looking for one more of those in this run. That'll get us to level 5, which gives us a currency that lets us unlock more characters. I do have one character left to unlock, so hopefully we can get to level 5 in this run, and then who knows, maybe on the next one we'll play as that character that we unlock. So I'm still trying to dash backwards. You saw me face the other way to dash then. I don't need to do that. I need to get that in my head. I don't need to dash backwards. So I'm just trying to cover the area here that we didn't cover earlier, just in case there's some extra loot or something we missed, but it looks like it's okay. So we'll move right along. I'm really enjoying the cape physics on this character. Some of the better cape physics I've seen around in gaming. Try not to shake the screen too much and just nauseate everyone watching. The other thing I noticed just watching the last recording was that the audio mixing is atrocious. I've tried to balance it, it may still be atrocious. I'm sorry, I'm not used to any of this. I'm just doing this for fun. I have a very cheap microphone from JB Hi-Fi, and I downloaded OBS and I clicked start recording essentially. I checked a few levels, but I pretty much just like went into it, so I apologize for the terrible production quality. Hopefully the gameplay quality will make up for that, but I can't make promises there either. The only thing I can promise is like self-deprecating jokes and apparently flashbanging myself as well, which is not something I knew you could do. But again, we'll press on, we'll do our best. I'm feeling a bit more confident behind the wheel this time round. The first commentary nerves are shaken off, so, well, mostly. I still have like the crippling need to fill silence. So let's just look away from the flashbang as if that will make any difference. I gotta say, I'm pretty impressed with this submachine gun so far. I botched the active reload, but besides that... Also, this pistol's ridiculous. it's so much better than the other one. It's just not silenced, but like, who cares? We're shooting robots and they blow up spectacularly and loudly, so I don't see the point in a silenced pistol anyway, aside from the fact that I guess it's cool. I have a feeling that looking away from the flashbang may actually make a difference, so we'll keep doing that. If nothing else, just for style points, but it seems to make a difference. Alright, a little bit of a firefight there, but we're doing fine with this overpowered pistol. I'm almost tempted to do a run where I just devote all my upgrades to a pistol like this that's actually quite strong. In the original Synthetic, you could have some pretty good pistol builds. Certain characters. Not sure how it would work here, but... seems like a great pistol. That's all I'm trying to say. That or the drone is just carrying my ass and I can't tell the difference. It's also plausible. So I'm trying to use the laser sight as much as possible. Pretty much whenever I'm firing, I'm just pressing down the laser sight. I don't know if there's a reason not to. Yeah, it's only mobility that you seem to lack, so I feel like you should always be pressing it, but I could be wrong. Tungsten core. Let's have a look at that. Fires 2 power bolts which increase in damage per pierced target. So we saw this last time. For me, things that just fire and do damage, I always put on passive mode. So that it pretty much auto-fires for me, I don't have to worry about it. But to those who didn't see the last one, or aren't familiar with the game, most items that you pick up, you can set to either passively fire or actively fire, I should say, upon activation. And because I'm lazy, I always pick the latter for a majority of items. Okay, health shop. Let's have a look at the upgrades available to us. So we've got the medical drone. Summoned units gain a medical drone which heals the unit for 2000 health. And you can heal for 400 on area clear. Now we already have a supply box that heals on area clear. And at the moment we don't summon any units that actually have health. We have a drone that helps us, but it doesn't need healing as far as I know. Juggernaut Blood. 25% chance for melee attacks to strike twice. Additionally increases healing and regeneration. I don't believe we have any melee attacks. Laser Eye Enhancer reduces weapon deviation, always really nice. Laser and Ion perks and items gain 30% increased power. Not bad. Nearby enemies take side damage based on our max health. As this character we don't have a lot of max health, so I think I'm going to go here for the Laser Eye Enhancer. And we'll have a look at this shop also. Ooh, a shotgun. Lever action. No, lever action rifle, not a shotgun. High damage on weak points, inflexible with low ammo. PSR 500 DMR. Have used this weapon before, it was quite good. We also have a Judgment Revolver. Let's give the Reverence a try. Low ammunition, very low ammunition, but it has a cool factor. It has a cool name, it looks cool. Firing a lever action rifle is cool. So that's what we're going to go for. Okie dokie. So let's test her out. Looking away didn't help there. And we can't squeeze through there, so I'm embarrassed basically is what I'm trying to get at. That was a lot of damage though. I was unaware that those covers could be shot through. Alright, this weapon reloads fast. Starting to understand the ammunition drawback, because this weapon seems very strong. Alright. Oh, we just got a warning that our terror level increased. Now terror level is sort of the general difficulty of the game. There are ways to increase and reduce it, but basically increase terror, faster and better units, they'll mess you up more, you'll take a bunch more damage, and it's a bad time. Is basically what you need to know. And we're out of ammo already, so they were not lying about this weapon having almost no ammo. When terror level increases, they also send a little squad of guys after you, just to really let you know that they're not messing around. So we just had to deal with that then. Let's have a look at this new item, Taser Drones. Summons 2 Taser Drones. Firing taser shots which can stun or apply shock. Okay, awesome. We'll keep that there for manual activation. And we'll give them a go. Cool. Seems to work well, they stun. Could have taken the healing upgrade last level to give summoned units a bit of extra healing, but at the time, who knew that we were even going to get any summons? It's just one of those things at the end of the day. Right. Moving right along. Going back to the Pioneer SMG, it seems very strong. Pretty accurate, good damage. Almost everything you want from an SMG. Good ammo capacity too. Okay, overwhelmed. Almost looked like a coordinated assault there. I'm sure it was by accident, but I have noticed the AI is a little better in this game than the last one. They're just plainly more competent and less dumb, which is always nice. Lots of improvements in this game over the last one. Can't wait to see it complete. For those who don't know, this isn't early access, so it's not 100% representative of what the game's going to look like, but you can finish the game and loop at the moment, so it's not like they shut you off early like it's a demo or something. It feels pretty complete to me, but it has been around in early access for I think over a year, maybe between 1 and 2 years. Could be longer than that, I'm not sure. I only recently picked it up myself, so. Okay, we're getting dabbed on over here. Promise I won't use that term again. Just gonna try and back off a little bit. We're also having some lag issues, so I apologize about that. had a couple of instances so far in this game where the game will freeze up for a little bit. We are left on almost no health after that encounter, so we're going to be really careful. As I was saying, had some performance issues with this game, just a couple of freeze-ups. I'm sure it's related to the early access vibes. Drone finished that guy off. Cool, Stim Pack grants a strong boost in speed and fire rate for a duration, not bad. Fires a damaging shotgun blast. We'll take the slicer. Let's try the master key. I'm going to put it on automatic firing, which should activate pretty much off cooldown / in combat. Found 1,000 credits, cool. So yeah, we gotta be super careful here. The downside of this weapon is its reload speed. I really need to switch weapon when I'm in a firefight and I run out of ammo with it. That's something I really need to focus on. Let's rock the lever action for a sec here. So I'm a little worried about this run. This might be quite a short video, but we'll do our best. Dying in Act 1 would just be embarrassing, so... Ouch. Let's try desperately attempt headshots here. For those who don't know, this game does have headshots. It's a little strange in an isometric game to have headshots, but it does feel good, it feels accurate. If you aim for the head, it generally, it gives it to you. I feel that the hitbox is pretty generous, but it also takes some skill to land them reliably. And it's a big part of getting a lot better at this game, so... I'm gonna try and do that more, especially as this class, sniping classes. Okay, we have a compositor here that's going to let us upgrade our items or our abilities. I really like upgrading abilities over items in this game. Items come in and out, but abilities are with your character from the start to the end, so it feels like you get more in the long term out of this. The two that I'm looking at the most are the dash and the target laser, so we're going to try for upgrades on both. We'll start with the dash. Gain additional movement speed on use, I love. Power is interesting, I guess it just makes it better overall, just in terms of numbers. Let's go for the micro dash here. And we're going to upgrade the laser as well. Increase power by 80% but costs 200 shields when used. We're not going to do that because we use this shit all the time. We're just going to die. Power randomization, so 1 of 5 options. Either reduced power by 40% or increased by 40, 80, 120, or a hidden bonus option, which I don't know what it is. So we're going to click this and then we'll see what it does. It reduced our power by 40. Cool. Look, there'll be ways to upgrade it. Get its power back up. Cool, so I want to apologize. Last time I gave trigger warning for the loud noises. Boss fight cutscenes in this game have not been audio mixed properly yet, and they're loud as anything. This boss doesn't seem to be making any noises either. I'm not sure if that's part of an audio bug of its own, but we'll do our best here. So this is like a buzzsaw. This is actually a new boss, as in it wasn't in the original game. And it seems pretty cool. Pretty easy in terms of, it does forecast its attacks, so shouldn't have too much trouble here, I don't think. Cool, so that's done. We're going to get a look at our class upgrade. Again, I'm sorry about the audio. I'll try and remember when the boss fights are and let you guys know when those are coming up. Okay, same two choices here as last time. Mobility usage lays a laser mine, which reloads and also reloads 40% of the magazine instantly, or weak points stun and cause bleeding. I'm going to take the mobility usage again. I really don't think much of this. We should try it though. Okay, let's try it. So if we hit a weak point, headshot, yada yada, it will stun and bleed. Could be good for more fast firing weapons that don't one-shot on weak point hit. Or unbalanced audio there. Really, really sorry guys. Again, early access, it's gonna be flaws like that in the game. So I'm feeling not quite as strong as I was last run. Last run we had a legendary weapon by this point. We were doing tons of damage. And like most deaths in this game, it was just a couple of foolish mistakes in a row that cost us our life. But again, this I would say is a very skill-based game. Even if you have an average run, a good player can save it, essentially. They can survive long enough and get enough upgrades to still be victorious, so. I'm not saying I'm a skilled gamer, but I can do my best. We made it to Act 2 at least. It got a little dicey there in Act 1, I was getting pretty worried. But we have made it. Snipers are very, very annoying. I'm very jealous of the fact that they're snipers and I'm a sniper, but I'm not doing such a great job of sniping at the moment. Maybe that's part of the annoyance factor. Missing a bunch of shots with the lever action here. Not really giving it its day in the sun, but the key is going to be to wait for that recoil to reset. You can see when I fire it that the circle goes really wide for a second and then narrows back down. And I think that's might be what's causing me to miss a lot rather than my own accuracy. Get out of there. Holy. Nearly got absolutely shredded by that turret. I think the best weapon to take that out is going to be the SMG. Let's spawn some stunning guys. Holy, this guy's got a lot of health. And he absolutely wiped our guys out. Good thing about the flashbang, it does damage based on a percentage of the max health of the enemy, which is pretty good against tanky guys like that, so. I'm not sure how flashbanging a stationary turret is meant to work, but it works, and I'm not complaining. Okay. Moving right along here, again, just trying for the headshots, trying to make sure that we be methodical, stay really safe, use the dash as much as possible. Alright, let's spawn these fools again. Luckily our drone helped out that time and did an absolute ton of damage. Okay. Let's have a look. No. We'll do this encounter and then we'll have a look at our item. Working on those headshots. Doing a bit better than last time. I'm dead. Comedic timing never fails you in a game like this. It absolutely never fails you. But we did make it to level 5, so we'll go back to the menu and we'll have a look at that last class. Leave. Don't want to look at my stats because they're terrible. So here's the class I hadn't unlocked yet, the Eliminator. They seem like an aggressive sort of debuffing type character. High damage type guy. So it'll be an interesting one to have a look at maybe next time. But we'll unlock them here. Thanks everyone for watching. We'll see you next time. This has been Synthetic. If you like it, let me know. If there's anything in particular you want to see, you want me to turn the difficulty down so that I can get a little further, let me know. But have a great night.